Kastamida, Ni hao, Ching Tao, Ballet, Owuni, Assalamu alaikum, Nege Death, all that good stuff. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Kaya. I am your hostess. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It. And I pray that everybody is having an amazing weekend so far because I am, other than going around ripping around in it for my car. I fixed my ignition coil, but it's a little problem. So I'm thinking it's the spark plug. Come to find out, the spark plug is German, and my car has Japanese parts. So that might be the little. So if that is a spark plug that I bought, and they gave me the wrong ones, then hey, I did a good job. So we'll see tomorrow. But moving along, right? So I want to talk about how you know one sign, and it can be more. This is a water, y'all. I'm drinking my Fuji water, Fiji. Anyway, so I uh, I just want to share my one sign because I was sitting here talking to God like always. I'm gonna say it again. I was here. Oh, I felt this thing in my right foot. Yeah, um, in the middle of my foot. But yeah, God and I were talking. And I was like, God, I was like, when did I really, really get like, the Holy Spirit? And God was showing me that you caught the Spirit before you knew you had it. It was like God put it to me like I gave it to you, but you never paid it no mind. You did not pay attention to what I gave you. You know what I'm saying? And when we young, we don't worry about what God gave us. We busy trying to give it to somebody else. And sometimes the wrong things in the wrong parts, all of that stuff, you know. So he, um, so God took me back to when I used to uh, go to school. Me and my best friend. My best friend in junior high school was Spanish, and then I had another best friend. Wait a minute, yeah, she was my best friend. And, her and two other girls. They wasn't best friends, but they was cool. But Tina was like my best friend. So my best friend was Spanish, and I wanted to learn Spanish so bad. So I would be on the bus. I don't know what I was saying, but it was sounding like something. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like I was saying, I gotta get it. No, it was like, I don't want to play around with the tongue. Or what I be saying. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm talking in tongues, I have no idea what the fuck I be saying. You know, but I be trying to listen to words that people say, and I be like, wait a minute, what's that word? So that's the only way I'll know, like, if I said that word or not. So, um, I'll just bust out laughing like, "God, you so funny." So if you someone who like used to play around when you were younger, as a child, acting like you talking another tongue or whatever, because when you young, you don't really know nothing about trying to, you know, uh, back then it wasn't like mixing with other people wasn't really like a big thing back then because I was born in the 70s. So like in the 80s, like it wasn't like, you know, yeah. So if you went through that, because I can only talk about like what I experienced, but I am certain that we all experience different parts of God, and God is a lot of parts, a lot of big parts. Okay, so you know, um, that was a sign for me. Oh, and God said I can mention too where um I would dream. I dreamt one day that I was eating like something that wasn't food. It was like um, like something like in the universe. And then I remember another time where um I was eating like dirt or something like that. But I don't eat dirt or nothing like that. But I did talk to this man. What was he, a deacon or something? I think I mentioned that in one of my previous videos. He was telling me that he fucking eat dirt and shit and all of that. I don't know, but he was just like a weirdo. Like it was just like he was just trying to finesse me. That's what made him a weirdo. Like, bitch, how dare you? Like, first of all, you fucking eating dirt, bitch, and then you gonna fucking. So that's when I wanna, I don't judge a motherfucker, father fucker, stupid ass fucker. But when you come for me, like I say, I get petty. Yes, I do. I can get fucking petty. Okay, so that's just that. And yeah, I said I can be petty. You know why? Because I'm not fucking God. I ain't the Messiah. I'm not no priestess. I'm not no tarot reader. I'm just me. That's it. I think. But that's what those are like signs. And then in 2006, I keep saying 6 or 7 because I forgot what I'm not good with dates. But I know for a fact that I started in church, even though I was in that bitch high every Sunday for a couple of Sundays. Gotta straighten that up real quick. Like, hold up, bitch. But I started my spiritual Christian journey in 2006. I'm gonna say that. All right, I feel something in my kidney, a little sting. Sorry, I had to call on my dragons. Handle that. I'm a little weirdo. I swear to God. But yes, I did. And that pain went away too, didn't it? Yes, it sure did. Anyway, so somebody trying to make me sick. Mm-hmm. Want to play? Matter of fact, after I finish this, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. And you so stupid that that's not even gonna matter. You're still gonna do what you gotta do. You know why? Because you're stupid. You're working on your ego, and you got a point to prove. But you see, the point to prove is going to put you in a real bad situation. Yes, it is. So look, check it out. That was what I had to share about that. Now, I would like to add on a little update to a video that I did on. You remember the cracker alien guy that comes over here and steals my content, and then go over there and talk about me indirectly, which that's what crackers do. They steal your shit and then make people think you're the fucking monster and shit. So this motherfucker goes on his channel. One minute he's saying I'm a monster, and then he's saying that I'm not a monster. Oh, if you're the chosen one. It's just that's what I got out of that shit. Sometimes people do things and don't realize it. And then at the end of the day, he's a cracker. He's not me. But let me tell you how I kept going in. I showed you guys how I kept going into his page and copying and pasting, right? So let me share. Let me get the video first. So I ran across the video. Damn, did I save it? Oh, what is cracking? Yo, when I seen that shit, my mouth dropped, which I'm not surprised, but I didn't know it was that fast. So God told me because he's not protected. He think he is in the physical form, but spiritually he's not protected. And that's why it was so easy. But then God said no. Um, and when God said no, I didn't want to hear anything else because I'm like, hold up, what you mean? Then no, you know what I'm saying? But God was saying that and then God tried to talk to me again, and I let it in because when I say let it in, because at the time I didn't know who it was because I thought I shut it down immediately. But God was saying that look, I affected the whole community. I affected his community where they can't fucking really help him. And if he do get the help and need the help, he has to go humble himself to somebody that he was not nice to. or really don't like, you know. And then, so I didn't know how to take that. I wasn't sure if God said that. So just in case, Lord, forgive me if so. Okay. So remember the video I just did about, hold on, let me get this first. Let me line this up. And his video is a minute and 28 seconds. So I'm gonna need you guys to watch this to the end. Especially, shit, the ones who like gossip. You know what I'm saying? This would be nice and juicy for you. But wait a minute, let me see what video I did, right? Hold up. I did the video on, okay, I did this video. Wait a minute, let me share my screen. Let me stop. Yo, I seen this shit, I was like, God damn. Like, God is not playing. No, no, this shit is happening faster than normal. Like, sometimes God will take years to fuck a motherfucker up for me. But it's like the more closer I get, the faster it happens. But then it also depends on the person too, because sometimes the wicked can't be touched either. And I don't know what that means. But I trust that it's for a good reason. You know. So yeah, guys, like this is the video right here. Like you can see we're live right now, right? So it's not that video. So it's the second one. It's signs people will help you self-sabotage yourself, right? So that's when I was talking about him. That's the cracker I was talking about, right? Okay, so now this is him. Now I'm gonna put it on mute, and it's a minute and 28 seconds, and I want you guys to. Oh shit! Sorry, trying to oh, people be trying to slide in my DMs. I don't even be paying no mind. Sometimes once in a blue, I'll answer like one or two every so many months. I don't even get into that shit like that, but I just started connecting to my great grandmother's um, father's side, so it's kind of cool because one of my family members was like, yeah, love, like, no, life, love, or something like that. And I said, oh my God, I actually said, what is life without love and laughter? I was like, look how cool, like, look at the odds of that. Like, that's so cool. And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, they so down to earth. And I know I am. And, my family that's up here, so I thought that was kind of cool. That made me feel like, wow, that's a little connection, a little compatibility right there. Because my cousin, she be telling me like, oh, grandma used to do this, our Teddy used to do that. So a lot of my cousin be like, oh, well, I do this, and so I'm like, oh wow, I'm like, really, I got a lot in common with my family. That's probably why we get on each other's nerves. Like we can be around each other, but we just, I guess, we don't want to put up with the shit. And then everybody got families, because let's be clear here, we got some hoes in my family. Hey, we're lovable. What the fuck can I say? And that's respectfully said. So all the hoes in my family, don't fucking get mad, y'all. Don't do that. Respectfully said. Because all y'all gonna have to try to roll on me at one time, right? That part. Straighten up. Straighten the fuck out. You feel me? Say no, let me stop. You gonna fuck me up. They gonna get me, y'all. They gonna get me. All right, so look, let me show you this clown. All right, hold up. No, mute. Hold up.
I got some bad news. I'm going to be gone for a bit. I'm not going to be able to make any videos for a bit. But the good news is I'm coming back. I don't want to leave, but I have to go right now because we got hit with a hurricane, bruh. I'm not going to have power for another while. I don't know how long. Could be a couple days, could be a couple weeks, but it's pretty bad. So this shit sucks a lot, but we have to deal with it. So we're going to deal with it, but then we're going to come back. And when we come back, we're coming back with a fucking boom. I might try to stay in the mix a little bit just with a video like this on my phone, but I don't know if I can. My battery might die. I might not be able to recharge my phone. I don't know what's going to happen. This is just all crazy, bruh. I hate that this is happening, but it's happening, and this is the world. So we're going to adjust. And just know that the good news is I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And until then, I got a lot of videos, bro. You guys probably did not watch all my videos. So there's a lot of videos. Have at them. I'll be back.
Yo, I swear to God, I love the Lord so much. I swear, boy. And then you know the sad part about it is he don't even know. He don't even know what's going on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
People don't
Friendship
look at shit
Pearson,
like that.
and welcome again to my channel.
When things happen to me and I feel like things are imbalanced, the first thing I'm thinking is, oh shit, who did I do something to? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to figure out who did I say something to? Who was I interacting with? You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I'll be like, oh, all right. So I'll be like, all right, well, let me just embrace this shit, get it over with, deal with the punishment. And that'd be that. And oh, I'm sorry, God. And then I'll be trying to justify myself because sometimes God be like, I don't want to hear that shit. But, I get punished. You feel me? And for him to sit there and steal my content and go over on his fucking cracker alien ass fucking channel. A nigga with no emotions, no feelings, will try to hide them. So they give me that military persona or somebody like that. Other than that, just playing our ass out psycho. You know? So I don't know. I really don't give a fuck. What I care about is when you start coming over here and then taking shit and going over there, then you're mixing that shit up and not even making it tasteful. They don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Now you being messy with my shit. So I went in and he don't even think like, damn, I should have did that to that nigga or that lady. In the mind they say nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I'm being real here. Like damn, I should have did that to that nigga. But he not thinking that. He's thinking that nah, it's just nothing. You got to think about it. When shit start happening, it's not happening for no reason. I look at it like this: if you're doing what you're supposed to do, then why would God want to sit there and test you and play around? I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. Like, I'm not talking about now because we got to be tested, unfortunately. But if things was like it was supposed to be, you know, we wouldn't have to be tested. It wasn't necessary. Now we have to prove to God that we want this seat. Other than that, you ain't getting shit. I'm putting work in for my shit. I've been putting work in since I was a little girl. You got me fucked up since I was 10. Actually, younger than that. Once she kidnapped us from our father, that was it for me. So just be mindful what y'all out here saying and doing to people. You feel me? You don't know who you're hurting. You don't know who you're delaying. You don't know. You fucking up the plan. Oh, it's consequences to that shit. I just recommend just helping embrace. Excuse me. Do the two or one. Embrace or help or do both. But don't dare intervene. But don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. I mean, say for instance, that's like Jesse Jackson and they, you know, they probably going to experience the rapture without going, because all the fuck shit and all the black leaders that they misled and confused just to help the oppressor. So now they get to watch everybody go and they get to stay and suffer. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I be looking at people like, and I look at that, and it's crazy because when I meet people, the first thing I look at is their shoes. I don't know why. And now that I speak about it, talking about it, I never knew why I look at it. That's probably why. I want to see them shoes you the fuck walking in. What's up? I look at them, you know? So just stay safe out here, you guys. Enjoy y'all fucking rest of your weekend. Stay alive out here with this life without love and laughter. Even if you gotta hug yourself, hug a pencil, hug something, goddamn it. You got oxycontin dopamine in your brain. You feel me? And do not put other people down, because if you gotta learn from a dummy, if you gotta learn in general, then you're not the fuck that smart yourself. And if you don't know everything that exists, then sit the fuck down. You wouldn't even be here if you did. You feel me? You just know enough. You know enough. That's it. We all know enough. Enough for our part that we have to play and whatever it is God has planned for us. You feel me? Now, I'm the fuck out this bitch. Hope you are too. Deuces.